Hey everyone, welcome back to Pabbly. So in this video, we are going to learn how to create Shopify customer from Facebook lead ads. So let's suppose I'm running a business and I'm promoting all my products with the help of Facebook lead ads. Now I want that whenever a potential lead fills the form, a customer is automatically created in my Shopify account. So I completely want to automate this process, and to do this automation, I'm going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an amazing automation and integration software which requires no coding or programming skills. Here I just need to build connection between Facebook lead ads and Shopify. Pabbly Connect runs on two principles, which is trigger and action. Here, as my trigger application, I am going to take Facebook lead ads from where I will receive new lead, and then in my action application, I am going to take this Shopify where the customer will be created as soon as the new lead will be received. If you want to learn this amazing automation step by step, then let me take you all to my screen. In this video, we are going to learn how to create Shopify customer from Facebook lead ad. For this, we are going to create automation between Facebook lead ad and Shopify with the help of Pabbly Connect. So this is the landing page of Pabbly, and you can visit this simply by typing pabbly.com/connect in your browser. Now after browsing the website, we need to sign in to a Pabbly account. On the top right corner, you can see two options, sign in and sign up for free. If you are an existing user, click on this sign in. But if you are a new user, click on this sign up for free, and this will give you 100 tasks free on monthly basis. As I'm an existing user, I'll click on this sign in. And here a dashboard has appeared showing me all the Pabbly applications. Here I have to click on this Pabbly Connect Access Now. And it has taken me to this dashboard where I will be able to find all my workflows over here and all the folders that I have created over here. If you want to create a new folder, you just need to click on this plus icon, and from here you can create a new folder. For now, I want to create a new workflow, for which I need to click on this create workflow, and first I need to give the workflow name and then select the folder in which I want to save this workflow. So first let's name this workflow as how to create Shopify customer from Facebook lead ads, and now I need to select my folder. So these are the folders that have been created, and I want to select this Facebook lead automations and then click on create. Now as soon as I click on create, two boxes have appeared in front of me. One is trigger, other is action. So trigger says when this happens, action says do this. So trigger is basically an event which starts the automation of a workflow. There can be only one trigger in a workflow, but as many as action applications as you want. Here in this workflow, I want to create Shopify customer from Facebook lead ads, which means whenever a new lead will be generated, a customer will be created in Shopify, which means whenever a new lead will be generated, this complete workflow here will get triggered, because trigger says when this happens. So whenever a new lead is generated, an action says do this, create customer in Shopify. So whenever a new lead will be generated in Facebook lead ads, a customer should be created in Shopify. So here in my trigger application, I am going to take Facebook lead ads. And then in my trigger event, I am going to take this new lead instant. Now I have to make connection between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect. For that, I have to click on this connect, and if you have an existing connection, you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, then click on this connect with Facebook lead ads. And over here I have already logged in my Facebook account, and I want to continue with that account itself, and here authorization successful. So Facebook lead ads is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter the page name and the lead gen form that I'll be running. So here to enter this, let me take you to my Facebook account. So this is my Facebook account, and this is the page that I have created, and I want to promote all my advertisements with the help of this page. The name of this page is Glam Fusion. So I'll go back to Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down I have to select the page which is Glam Fusion. And then I have to enter the lead gen form. So I can see all the forms that have been created under this page. So to enter this lead gen form, I have to take you to Meta for Developers. So this is the app dashboard of Meta for Developers, and you can visit this simply by typing developers.facebook.com. Here you can see all these options. Here I have to click on this resources, and then I can see this developer tools. So I will open this, and if I scroll down I can see this lead ads RTO debug tool. So I will open this, and here lead ads testing tool has appeared in front of me, where I have to select the page and then the form. So from this drop down I can see that the name of my page was Glam Fusion, and in this form I can see all the forms that have been created under this page. Here I want to use this lead form which has first name, last name, email and phone. So I will click on this lead form. Now let's go back to Pabbly Connect, and from this drop down I will select my form as lead form. And now I simply have to click on the save and send test request. Now over here it is written waiting for the webhook response, and under that it is written now log into the application where you have added the webhook URL and today's submission, so that the data can be recorded here in the webhook response. This means, so as to get the response over here I need to do a test submission, for which I am going to go back to my lead ads testing tool, and here the name of my page is Glam Fusion and the form is lead form. So now I am going to submit a form, but before submitting any form I have to make sure that I first delete the lead and then refresh the page from over here, and then select my page as Glam Fusion and then my form as lead form. Now I have to click on this preview form. So here I have entered some details. My first name is latest, my last name is user, email address is latest56@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number is this. Now I have to click on this continue, and then I have to click on this submit. So as soon as I've submitted this form, these details should be received and captured in my Pabbly Connect. So let's open my Pabbly Connect, and over here if I scroll down I can see that I have instantly received the response. The first name was latest, last name was user, email address was latest56@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number that I have entered was this. So I have successfully received the response. This means that the connection that we have created between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect is successful, and now whenever someone will submit the form I will start receiving all the response in my Pabbly Connect. Now that I have received the response, I want that whenever someone submits the form, a customer is created in Shopify. So here in my action application I am going to take Shopify, and then in my action event I am going to take create customer. Now I have to click on this connect. So if you have an existing connection you can go with save. If you don't have one, click on this add new connection, and to make this connection you have to enter the admin API access token and the subdomain. So to enter this I'm going to open my Shopify account. So this is my Shopify account, and I have to get the API key, and for that I have to click on the settings option, and then I have to go to this apps and sales channel where I have to click on this develop apps, and then I have to click on this create an app. So I'm going to write, so here I have given the app name as customer Facebook, and then I have to click on this create app. Now over here I can see this configure admin API score and configure storefront API score. So I have to click on this configure admin API, and then over here I need to search for customer. So here I can see this customer, so I'm going to select this, and then if I scroll down I can also see this customer merge, so I'm going to select this. So this is going to help me view and manage customers, customer address, history and groups. So now after selecting this I have to click on the save, and then I have to click on this install app. So I'll click on this install, and here I have successfully installed this app. Now I simply have to copy that API key that has been generated and paste that over here, and then I have to enter the subdomain. So I'll go back to my Shopify, and on the left hand side I can see this online store, so I'll open this, and here this is my domain. So I'm going to copy this, and then I'm going to paste that over here. Over here it's written Shopify store website is this, then the subdomain you need to enter is this. So over here this is my domain, so I'm going to remove this, and then I have to remove this HTTPS also. So this is my subdomain. Now I have to simply click on this save. So over here Shopify is connected with Pabbly Connect, and now I have to enter all these details to create a customer. The first one is first name, and to enter this I'm going to use a method called mapping, which means I'm going to enter data from my previous response. So here I have received the response from Facebook lead ads. So as soon as I click on this first name field, I can see this Facebook lead ads, and when I click on this I can see all the response that I have received from there. So I will enter the first name as latest, and then I have to enter the last name as user, and then I have to follow the same process and enter the email address as latest 56@pabblytudes.com, and then I'm going to enter my phone number following the same process. Now I have not received any response for these fields, so for now I am going to simply leave this blank because this is not required fields and not required for me to create customer in Shopify. But if you have received the response for these fields, you can enter following the same process. Now over here mapping is important so that every time you receive a new response, it is taken into consideration in these fields. Manually entering the data will make these fields static and the information will not change even if you have received the new response. Over here if I manually enter any data, this field will become static, and every time I receive a new response, the result will not change. So as to keep these fields dynamic, we use this process mapping instead of manually entering the data. Now after entering these details, I have to scroll down, and then I have to click on the save and send test request. So here I can see I have received the response with the ID of the customer, and here the other details are also same. Now I need to open my Shopify and check whether I have created this customer or not. So here I am going to click on this customers on the left hand side, and let's refresh this page once. And over here I can see I have created this customer by the name latest user. The email address was latest56@pabblytudes.com, and the phone number was this. Now so as to check whether this automation is working perfectly fine or not, let's open my lead ads testing tool again and fill some other form with some other details. But before submitting any form, I have to first delete the lead, and then I have to refresh the page. And then from this drop down I have to select my page as Glam Fusion, and then in the lead form I have to select this as lead form and then click on this preview form. So now this page has appeared in front of me where I need to enter these details. So I'm going to enter my first name as admin, and then the last name as user, and then the email address as admin8367@pabblytudes.com, and then my mobile number as. Now after filling all the details, I have to click on this continue, and then I have to click on this submit. Now as soon as I have submitted my form, this detail should be received in my Pabbly Connect and a customer should be created in my Shopify. So let's open my Shopify account, go to customers, and here I can see I have created this admin user also. The email address was admin8367@pabblytudes.com and the phone number is this. So now to summarize, we took Facebook lead ads as a trigger application where we made connection with Pabbly Connect. We entered the page name and the lead gen form. We received the response after submitting the form, and this showed that the connection that we have created between Facebook lead ads and Pabbly Connect was successful. Next, after receiving the response, we took Shopify as our action application where we took action event as create customer because we wanted to create customer as soon as the lead is generated in Facebook lead ads. Then we entered all these details with the help of mapping, simply clicked on the save and send test request and received the response as this customer being created in my Shopify account. So we have successfully created automation between Facebook lead ads and Shopify with the help of Pabbly Connect. I hope you liked this video. Thanks for watching.
Not only these applications, but you can integrate many more applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. Now if you have any doubt, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any query, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com, and if you have any pricing related issue, you can visit the website given over here. Also, if you find our videos helpful, do share it with your friends and like and subscribe to our channel.